Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this new figure unboxing and review we're going to be looking at the Doctor Who Tactical Commander figure. So what we're going to do with this video, we are going to unbox him live in a second, have a look at the entire contents of the packaging. We're going to have a detailed look at him in both of his modes to help you decide how you want to display him, and we're going to do some comparisons with him and some other Ultra Magnus figures that I've got, as well as see how he displays with some other Doctor Who figures and indeed some other Legends and Core class figures. So for those of you who are unaware, this is a product made by Doctor Who, which is a third-party company that basically makes figures that we know and love, but because they're not licensed by Hasbro or Takara, they can't use their proper names. So again, same as every other company that makes Transformer products or transforming robots, they do an abundance of different decos. This is the toy color version of him, and it's just lovely. So there's the artwork on the front. Can't wait to show you this. As I say, people who've been watching this channel for quite a bit know how much I love G1, but also just how much I'm really loving Doctor Who figures as well. Now, very briefly, just had a quick look at these. That's why the box is open. He comes with a collector's card, which is a brilliant, I suppose, copy, let's be honest, of the Takara figures, which come with collector's cards as well. You can see that's what he's going to look like, and that's got basically tech specs, but unfortunately it's all in Japanese. We've got his gun, two shoulder attachments, and an axe, sorry. I don't know how I said that wrong, but there you go. Let's just open up all these, ready for when we need them. And we've got the instructions. Now, I am going to upload a tutorial as well, because the problem with all third-party companies is most of the time the instructions are rubbish. These ones aren't too bad. However, it's basically just from the trailer to the robot. It doesn't show you or tell you how to get it back, or indeed how to even get the cab into exactly that, into a cab. So he's packaged in a same size box, really small box. They come in these little bags. There's the trailer, and there indeed, of course, is the white cab. The white cab is just the same mold which they've used for what they call their Prime Commanders, which are these figures. They've just redecoed them up slightly. So these are obviously redecos of course, Optimus Prime. We've got a Bape version, and we've got, of course, a shattered glass, because like I said at the beginning, anything that Hasbro and Takara can do, everybody else likes to copy and do the same. Right, so let's see what we can do with this video then. So let's get the trailer first and foremost, which is there. This, quite funnily as well, is I did a recent review of the New Age, their take on Ultra Magnus, and I think it was called Octavian, and the trailer is incredibly similar. So let's have a look at the little robot first. It's even got the red eyes. The detail on these are crazy. So if you've got no concept of how small this is an original Takara World's Smallest Transformer, and so is that. So that's the Optimus Prime. And as I say, these are the official Takara products from 2003. And I've said this in numerous videos, and I'm hoping that this becomes the case. I'm hoping that this gives them the impetus to try and, you know, make a few more themselves, because I think they're great. Look, it's the same size, just with an absolute abundance, more articulation. If you collect mainline figures, that's your core class Optimus Prime, to give you an idea of just how small these are. There's a deluxe side swipe. So again, you're getting the picture of how small this particular figure is. Right, so let's have a look at him. And again, this is what's really cool about these figures. So articulation wise, you can turn the head around. It's on like a little mushroom peg. It'll spin around, it'll look up and down. The shoulders will go right out to the side. They will also go all the way around. There is a swivel under the bicep, you can see, and the bicep flexion, because it is, of course, a ball and socket. You've also got a waist swivel, but it's a bit higher up than normal. You've got the hips, which kick all the way out and all the way back. You've got a knee bend, and you've even got like an ankle tilt and rock as well, just on one of these tiny little figures. Right, in fact, I'll show you first and foremost, if you want, how you can attach the axe to him. Like so, like an Energon axe. You can see how that fits, no problem whatsoever. And I don't think, no, the actual large gun doesn't fit in his hands. So let's get him into the truck mode. This is quite a clever transformation process, to be honest. So let's open up this, bring out the wheels. I've actually done a little separate tutorial on this, because he can be quite finicky, to be honest. Spin it around, and then we're going to, of course, fold the arms in. You'll see where this will tab into place like so. And again, same on this side. They're just fun figures. I like fun transforming things. I really like the original Japanese G1 figures because they had the Micromasters in them, which funnily enough, I've got some Micromasters here to show you and give you an idea of the size. Of course, these are official Hasbro Micromasters and Takara ones, so we'll bring these back in a minute when we get the robot. In fact, there you go. No, that's Takara one. So they're the same. They're a bit same size, maybe a bit smaller than official Hasbro Micromasters. Anyway, let's get this guy into his trailer mode. So yeah, as I was saying, because a lot of the tail end of G1 stuff that was only released in Japan, they're all play sets, they're all bases, they're all things that are just fun, to be honest. And as I say, that's what these figures should be, and that's probably one of the main reasons why I like these so much. So there, of course, is the trailer, nice and small, and then we can attach via this that excuse me, I didn't fall down the toes, and we can attach that there. So there, of course, is your Ultra Magnus with his trailer. And again, to give you an idea, I really need to get some more figures out. That is a deluxe class Prowl from Legacy, which of course just towers over it. And what else have I got? Studio Series Jolt, he's still here, completely tiny compared to it. And I suppose those of you who collect some mainline figures, that's your mainline Voyager. Optimus Primal, again, huge. Right, let's see what we can do with this particular guy then. So there are the little blasters by the looks of it. They go on the side. Yep, they seem to go there, no problem. Let's just attach that in there like so. And will this go anywhere? Perhaps this can go on the side. I don't really know. Or is it going to go there? As I say, this is my first impressions, my first experience of this figure. I've seen pictures of it. It does, it goes there. Brilliant. I don't even think that's in the instructions. It probably isn't, but there you go. You can attach that, which means that's fantastic. And the only thing you've got left to store then really is the axe. Right, that's all there is to do in this particular mode. Let me show you this because it's genius. So let's get him back into robot mode. Separate these side parts like so. Separate that, and then what we need to do is bring the arms out of here. So just tab the wheels down and that will release, sorry, the tab then will enable you to get into these shoulders. Remember, these are so small, so, and I've got quite stubby fingers if I'm being totally honest, so these don't always get into these things where they should do. That's it. Let's bring the arms around. But what I need to do now to put him in his his huge figure mode is I need to transform him slightly differently. So the way we're going to do that is if I fold these in there, tuck away them wheels, bring this down, I need to extend the legs out as they were. You need to separate them as well. Keep the toes pointing down, but then you take the head, you turn it round, you fold it down, you get the arms, and then you bring it around this way so it comes over the back, and you twist it like so. So the fists are facing out. Again, very similar to the New Age version. I'm sure he's called Octavian. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So what we've got there is the inner body. Again, different to how Hasbro did it. They had the main figure, which you just clipped on the back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the trailer apart. So this is where we're going to go. Open, take the gun off. All right, let's take this back part off and separate like so. That part also is going to come out, and it's a little bit parts forming, let's be honest. Right, so we've got the legs here. So what we're looking to do is close this bit up, open that up slightly. You can probably make out that that's the same shape as his leg, and this is going to just fit in lovely like a jigsaw piece. See that? Fits over, clicks in. You heard that click in, no problem. Same again on this side. So pop that in there, line everything up, and then you can close that up as well. So there's his legs. Perfect. Right, then we've got this, which is going to go on the top. I just need to make sure I've got it the right way round. We'll do that in 2 seconds. Let's take this, which of course is going to be the main torso, separate there, fold the arms back, lift this up, fold the fist into there, close that up and turn it up. There is, of course, the larger It's a bit like an exosuit, isn't it, to be honest? Fold that down, and this is going to come around the top of this. That's going to fit there. I just need to make sure now that I get the right side, because that looks like it. That's going to come around. Is it going to tab in? Yep, there you go. That's going to tab into the top. That's going to tab into the top there. Take the head, turn it around, and voila, there is your, he's not even legend scale, he's like a Micromaster, obviously, version of Ultra Magnus. That just needs to tab back in. You can put the blaster in his hand like so. You can then, of course, yeah, you can attach these either side of his shoulders. This is genius. First time I've done this. Yeah, that's amazing. Look at it. Look at the detail on it. So you've still got shoulder articulation to the side, all the way around. You've still got bicep swivel. You've got the swivel under the shoulder, flexion. You've even got, does the wrist? No, the wrist doesn't. It moves a little bit, not too much. You've still got, no, the waist rotation's gone, but the legs will kick all the way up and out. And of course, you've got ankle tilt and rock, because look at this. This moves out as well. This will kick out. Well, it's, I think I've got it. Yeah, there you go. So you can even adjust and tilt the toes. I just keep knocking it out. I need to push it right in and click it in. It's because I'm reaching around the camera and I'm pretty much manhandling it. But I want to give you an idea of size of this figure. So again, let's bring in some mainline figures. There's Core Class Optimus Prime. I don't know why I'm going to do this. This is going to be just for a giggle. I happen to have Siege Ultra Magnus there. And then for even more of a giggle, this one's G1. So bear with me a second. There you go. That is your Tactical Commander New Age, not New Age, Tactical Commander Doctor Wu Ultra Magnus figure. So let's bring in some of the other Doctor Wu figures. There's a Ramjet, which fits perfect. This is a G1 kickback, actually. And I suppose I've also brought, did I bring over anything else just to give you an idea? I suppose, yeah, if I bring in the normal Micromasters again, just to give you an idea of how small or indeed how big this particular figure is. But there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed looking at him. Let's move all these out of the way. And, oh, I've got one more figure. I knew I had one somewhere. I was trying to find it. This is a Generation 1 Minibot Bumblebee, and if his legs stayed up, they would be pretty much exactly the same size. So the main reason I'm showing you that is A, it's a bit of fun, and B, to just show you, look how much we've improved in 40 years of figures that are the same size. Amazing figure, guys. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. Let me know in the comments what you think. I have got the other versions and the other colour variants of these guys on pre-order, so I will be doing more reviews of them. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Take care.